Hello and welcome to LexGo Eat, the Herald Leaders podcast about eating and drinking in the Bluegrass. I'm Janet Patton and I cover food and bourbon and craft beer.
I'm Sally Shear. I'm the lifestyles editor and the business editor.
I'm Cheryl Truman. I cover features and business.
And today we are at one of our favorite places, certainly one of yours, right, Cheryl?
Yes.
Bourbon in
Yes.
Toulouse.
Can you smell that from where you are?
Yeah.
It smells fantastic.
Cooking jambalaya. They're getting ready for Mardi Gras, which is next week, and we're going to be talking with them about that in just a few minutes.
We should say Bourbon in Toulouse in Chevy Chase on Euclid Avenue for people who aren't familiar.
Yeah, if you don't know where it is,
You need to find
right
it.
across from the new Kroger.
Yeah, practically.
But
And farmer's jewelry, so yes.
Yeah.
Come on down or get someone to bring it to you. When I was out for 6 weeks and unable to drive because I tripped over my own fat feet and got a titanium plate for my trouble, someone brought me the crawfish etouffee, and I have to say, thank you, Jesus.
There you go.
Okay, I'm here with Will Pirat, who is the co-owner and chef at Bourbon in Toulouse. And you're getting ready for Mardi Gras next week, right?
That's right.
What are you going to be fixing?
We're going to do an alligator etouffee, which everybody always loves that.
Yeah, everybody likes that.
Yeah, we'll be having that all day. Be one of the specials we're doing. And then also, of course, the big hit of the day is the crawfish boil that we do. So live crawfish shipped up from Louisiana pretty much that morning. And then we bring it back here and start boiling it up. Well, we open at 11, but usually people are coming on in around 10:30, 10:45.
Right.
It's a very busy day from start to finish, but we love it. You know, it's our biggest day of the year, and we just come in and embrace it and have fun. And
We do have a little bit of restaurant news going on downtown, too, right? What is going to be going on in the square,
There are
Cheryl?
2 new restaurants going in, Tony's Steaks and Seafood, which is more of a high-end steak place. And also, a little bit at the other end, although its salads range up to probably about $9 a pop, is one of my personal favorites, Vinaigrette, which opened last year on Leestown Road in Townley Park. And now is going to open a location for all you downtown salad cravers at the Square.
The Square has gone through a lot of different, it's
Right.
going through another transition right now. Restaurants have come and gone from that location, probably more than we can count or remember.
Right.
So we wish both Tony's and Vinaigrette good luck in those locations.
And there's another new one that's opened up already, Pies Pints, right?
Pies and Pints, yes, which is in the Square, as you can imagine. Pizza and beer is
A lot
what
of
the
craft
Pies
beer,
and Pints
right?
refers
Yeah.
to. We have a review coming up in this weekend's Weekender about it. I've never been, but people I know who have been said that it's really good. So I say pizza and beer, how could it be bad? But
I think they're doing a really brisk business after the UK home games.
I would think
before
so.
and after
yeah,
that.
I would think so. So yeah, we'll have the review Friday.
Well, great. We'll have to look for that, see
Yeah.
what's going on. Today about another new spot that is going to be opening up, but it's not in downtown Lexington. It's in Garrett County. If you're a fan of Marksbury farm meats, they have the grass-fed beef and pastured poultry and pastured pork and grass-fed lamb. They're going to be opening a larger sort of restaurant. It's called Pasture, and it's going to be kind of a concept they're testing out. It will be right on the highway there as you come into Garrett County before you would turn to go to Danville. We'll go down and take a look at it and
Yeah,
check
that
them
would be
out.
fun. Yeah,
once-
let's
once
go.
it
So
opens.
before even the Danville turnoff, I mean, that is a huge
Right, it's right there at that intersection.
It's a great
Yeah.
spot, and we've got a really fun food piece coming up Wednesday. It's on king cake, and I don't know if you know about king cake. It's a New Orleans and kind of a Gulf Coast tradition. It's been around a long time, but I was never really exposed to it until a few years ago when somebody brought a king cake into the office. And typically that's what happens if you cut the king cake, which is a beautiful kind of ring of dough with purple and green and yellow sugar sprinkled on top. If you cut it, if you get the baby in your slice, you get a year's worth of good luck, and then you also have to buy the next king cake for the party.
It has a religious connotations behind the whole thing. The kings, the 3 kings that come to see baby Jesus, and the baby is supposed to be Jesus. So it's got some New Orleans and some faith-based tradition behind it.
But mostly it's just an excuse to have cake.
Eat some delicious cake. Yeah.
Keep the party going. Mardi Gras. There's a lot of places in town. They're going to have special buffets, all-day celebrations next week. I know that Bourbon Toulouse is going to have a lot of stuff. I think they'll have the Sunrise Bakery king cakes here. I've heard from the fella at Furlongs, who says he's going to be driving down to New Orleans and buying 1,000 pounds crawfish and coming
And then
back,
driving back.
and cooking it all up. And he's going to have a big buffet. Gumbo Yaya is going to have a big deal. I think even some other places that aren't, your typical, like Ramsey's is going to have some stuff. A few other places around town. We're going to have a lot of stuff in the paper this Friday and next week. So check it out.
Yeah.
Find some place to get your jambalaya on.
No reason not to celebrate Fat Tuesday to its fullest.
We'll probably be here though.
Yeah. Based on what we smell today, I would
Yeah.
say
At least getting
so.
takeout.
Yeah.